Paddy Pimblett's transformation from timid teenager to UFC showman. What do you guys think about transformation? Let me guess. You guys are probably thinking about a bulky body. Am I right? Can transformation really change the course of life of a person? Probably yes. So today, we are here with a real example. Hola, friends, and welcome back to the MMA Club. Today, we are back here again with some interesting news. A story that will prove a person can change anything if he wills. Paddy Pimblett, who used to be a timid teenager, now has transformed himself into a UFC showman. Let us look at how he made this journey possible. Stick to the video till the end to uncover pearls from this oyster. It wasn't always like now for Paddy Pimblett, the loudmouth showman who's been making waves in the UFC over the past year. The Baddy can be seen in the unearthed video clip wearing braces and sporting a skinhead while he is apprehensive about making his way through one of his very first interviews. This video dates back more than a decade. An unknown interviewer is trying to pry information out of a shy 3-0 amateur fighter before his next bout, and the 16-year-old was a far cry from the man we see today. He was looking at the floor and giving short answers while the interviewer is trying to get information out of him. Since that time, Pimblett has wholeheartedly embraced the attention that comes with being one of the most promising prospects in the history of British mixed martial arts. When he finally turned pro, he was finally living up to his nickname and even talking trash to his opponents as he worked his way to the Cage Warriors featherweight title. This was all part of his journey to becoming a champion. After submitting Kazula Vargas at UFC London in 2022, the 27-year-old fighter demonstrated how at ease he is with the spotlight by looking directly into the camera and challenging Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. The exchange took place after the fighter had finished the submission. Paddy Pimblett is an English mixed martial artist who was born on March 3, 1995. He is currently competing in the lightweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC. Pimblett has been competing at a professional level since 2012 and is a former champion in the featherweight division of Cage Warriors. On March 3, 1995, Pimblett was born in the Huyton neighborhood of Liverpool, which is located in England. Pimblett began training in mixed martial arts at the age of 15 when he joined Next Generation MMA after being inspired by a fight between Vitor Belfort and Rich Franklin at UFC 103. Soon after, he made the decision that he would compete in the sport for a living, and he has been doing so ever since. Molly McCann, a fellow resident of Liverpool and MMA fighter, is a close friend of Pimblett's. Pimblett, who considers himself to be a socialist, is a critic of the Conservative Party and its policies. He is in favor of avoiding purchasing copies of the Sun newspaper in the Merseyside area. Pimblett asserts that the ability of children to identify with him is made possible in a way that would not be possible for a big, hard fellow with lots of tattoos by his signature floppy hair and the absence of tattoos on his body. Pimblett is a fan of the Liverpool Football Club, and he has stated that he would like to compete at Anfield, the venue that the club calls home. Pimblett made his professional debut in 2012 at the age of 17. Whoa! That's pretty amazing. Compiling a record of 3-0 before signing with Cage Warriors the following year. He won the Cage Warriors Featherweight Championship in 2016, defended it once, and then moved up to the lightweight division after dropping out of the title contention. Following a victory, he competed for the Cage Warriors Lightweight Championship, but was ultimately unsuccessful and lost by unanimous decision. Pimblett secured a contract with the Ultimate Fighting Championship after accumulating 2 more victories within the organization.
And this is for the AFC. Get up!
In 2016, he defeated Johnny Frazee at the Echo Arena in Liverpool to win the Cage Warriors Featherweight Championship. This victory took place in 2016, and in a controversial decision reached by a unanimous vote, he successfully defended his title against Julian Erosa.
We are about to get underway. 5-minute rounds if they need them. But the disgust on Pimblett's face.
Following his first victory in the weight class, he attempted to compete for the Cage Warriors Lightweight Championship, but was ultimately unsuccessful. After going on to win his next 2 fights for Cage Warriors, Pimblett eventually signed a contract with the UFC. Pimblett had turned down 2 previous deals with the UFC, opting instead to accept more lucrative offers from Cage Warriors. On September 4th, 2021, at UFC Fight Night 191, Pimblett competed against Luigi Vendramini for the first time in a promotional capacity. Pimblett was able to win the fight by knocking out his opponent in the first round. After this fight, he was awarded the bonus for having the best performance of the night.
In that exchange, but clearly the Vendramini corner.
Oh! Huge left for Vendramini!
That chin.
You gotta be careful when you get to the UFC. I said
And it's not as though Luigi is some massive betting underdog tonight. Oddsmakers on it.
Plus in his corner right now. He is winning the first round.
Well, as I said on the walk for Luigi, you know, he's got solid. How about these fights so far?
I'm telling you, man.
My word.
I tell you one thing, Pimblett is, though, Mike, he's a fighter. Look at that.
Right, Paddy.
At UFC Fight Night 204, which took place on March 19, 2022, Pimblett competed against Rodrigo Vargas. He took the victory via submission in the first round of the fight. As a result of this victory, he was given the award for Performance of the Night for the second time in a row. Paddy would later disclose that he received $12,000 to show and the same amount to win. At the event titled UFC Fight Night, Blades vs. Aspinall on July 23, 2022, Pimblett is scheduled to compete against Jordan Levitt. Pimblett has gained a ton of hype and new fans since his first 2 UFC bouts, both of which ended in the first round, and they are looking forward to seeing him compete again in July. The fight between the Liverpudlian and Jordan Levitt, with a record of 10-1, which will take place at the O2 Arena on July 23rd, will be on the same card as fights involving his teammate Molly McCann, fellow Scouser Darren Till, and heavyweight contender Tom Aspinall. The Liverpudlian will face a significant step up in the level of competition. Pimblett has vowed to give his fans a behind-the-scenes look at everything he does. In a video that was published not too long ago, he was heard saying, "Get following on all social media, me and the meatball, Molly McCann." Fans are eager to see what Paddy can bring to this intriguing fight. Are you guys excited? It is undeniable that he has progressed from being a young fighter at the age of 16 to a fighter who is proud to represent Liverpool in the octagon. We are looking forward to having you back in Liverpool very soon for the beginning of camp. My next bouts are coming up, so the vlogs will be up and running as soon as I get there. Since then, he had put on a significant amount of weight, and manifesting that he was making the most of his post-battle freedom and the fact that he was no longer required to train. This caused his body to go through yet another transformation. The fighter was seen on video weighing more than 200 pounds, but he promised to get back into fighting shape in time for his next match. Pimblett is scheduled to make his comeback at the next UFC event in London, which will take place in July, but before then, he needs to put in some significant training. However, based on a more recent picture of him working out that was published on Instagram, it is clear that he has already shed a significant amount of weight. Before his bout with Vargas, Pimblett weighed nearly 200 pounds, but he dropped 40 pounds during his training and appeared to be in incredible shape by the time the fight came around. Pimblett is scheduled to make his return to the octagon very soon, and we can't wait to watch him compete once again. Reduced weight for Paddy Pimblett. In the summer, the event will be headlined by Curtis Blades and Tom Aspinall, but if Pimblett maintains his meteoric rise, he may be the main attraction in the not-too-distant future. Well, that's all for this video, guys. Let us know in the comment box, what do you think about this story? Did it inspire you to fight for your goals? Or was it an entertaining story for you? Tell us your feelings now. And if you liked today's video, then like and share it with your friends. Also, if you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and put the notification on to be in touch with all of our latest updates. Thanks for watching!